Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. So in this video I'm going to do a follow-up review of iOS 14.5 and 14.5.1. Yes, after releasing 14.5, Apple has released 14.5.1 as well within a few days. So in this video I'm going to talk about the follow-up of this iOS 14.5 and 14.5.1 updates on my iPhone XR. This is my primary device, and before starting the video let me just go to the general and let me show you that if I go to the about section, as you can see, it's running on 14.5.1. so in this video we're going to talk about that, and also in this video I'm going to focus on the privacy section. In the privacy, if you go to the track section, you can see there are a lot of applications that I have blocked from tracking my pattern or tracking my usage. So in this video I'm going to focus on that as well. So the video could be a little bit long, but do watch this video till the end because a lot of users have commented me about app privacy tracking, and a lot of users have also commented me how the battery is doing. So in this video we're gonna take a look at the battery as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. But before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on the channel, do give this video a thumbs up, and also it's a humble request, do subscribe to the channel. It motivates me a lot to make more of this kind of videos. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the guys, first things first, let me go to the settings and let me go to the privacy section. Now iOS 14.5 brings us a new feature that would allow or block the apps from tracking our pattern. So this is the feature. If you don't know how to get there, go to the settings, go to the privacy and go to the tracking option. As you can see, if I go to the tracking option, there you see that something is mentioned, allow apps to request to track. So you can either disable it or you can enable it. Now I know that for a lot of people that this thing is grayed out. So for most of the people this thing was grayed out, but after iOS 14.5.1 update this thing has been enabled. Now still, if you're facing this issue, I would request you to reset your device or maybe restart your device would fix the issue, or probably I have mentioned in the previous videos that probably the future updates will fix the issue. Now let me explain what this actually does. So there are a lot of application, whatever is installed in our phone, just tracks our activity and show us the personalized ads on the social media. Let's take an example of Facebook. As you can see, so if I take a look at the Facebook, so Facebook, I have blocked Facebook, I have blocked Instagram, I have blocked other application as well. So if I just click this on, it would just track me and it would show the personalized ads based on my nature or based on my behavior. So few of you had questions how to do this. So this is the way. So if this feature is on, if you are just normally using any application, you would get a pop-up that whether you would like the application to track you throughout the operating system, you can allow it or you can block it. So based on your choice you can do that. So I would obviously recommend you to block it, or if you don't actually want the pop-up to be shown, then you can actually disable the feature altogether. Then again, a lot of people were asking me this Facebook and Instagram pop-up. Let me focus on that. So few days back when I opened Facebook, I got this pop-up. As you can see, it says you are on iOS 14.5.1. This version of iOS requires us to ask permission to track activity received from apps and websites. So if you click on continue, you would get the option to allow or block. Of course I blocked it. That's why in the tracking section you are seeing that the Facebook is blocked, and the similar kind of pop-up I also got from Instagram. So as you all know that Instagram is owned by Facebook. So Facebook and Instagram, they all are doing kind of a similar thing. Let me just show you. I had taken a screenshot for Instagram as well. As you can see, I was using the Instagram the other day when I got this pop-up, but it also says, it kind of gives a visibility or kind of gives an idea that it also says, if you take a look at the bottom, it says help keep Instagram free of charge. And the similar thing we had seen with the Facebook. I don't know what it means, but I clicked on continue, and as you can see, for that Instagram is also blocked. It cannot track my activity and show the personalized ads on the social media anymore. So this is all about privacy and tracking. I wanted to update you. Now talking about the normal usage and pattern and how is the performance of the device, I would like to take you to the Geekbench. So as you can see, if I take a look at the Geekbench, And if I take a look at the history, I had run the Geekbench yesterday, and the single score was 1116 and the multi score was 2076. Now few days back also it was similar like this. I hadn't noticed any changes, but in general the performance is really good. There is no issue with the performance and lag whatsoever I have noticed throughout the operating system. Many of you have commented me how's the battery life as well. So let me take you to the battery section now. If I go to the settings and if I go to the battery, let the battery graph load. But before that, let's have a look at the battery health. As you can see, my phone still supports peak performance capability and it is at its maximum capacity, that is 90%. So Apple says that this iOS updates does not degrade the battery performance. If the battery performance has come down after updating the iOS version, it was supposed to go down. So with that being said, now let's have a look at the battery section. So as you can see, the screen on time is 4 hours 12 minutes and that's an average screen on time. And the screen off time is 18 minutes. Now if I go to the last 10 days, as you can see, these are the applications that I mostly use on my iPhone: YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook and stuffs like that. Now if I take a example of yesterday, as you can see, yesterday I have used my phone till 80% and for that I got a screen on time of 4 hours 11 minutes and screen off time of 31 minutes. So what that means, if I would have used my phone 100%, I would have gotten a screen on time around 5 hours to 6 hours. And let's take an example of day before yesterday. As you can see, for 50% or more than 60% use, I got a screen on time of 6 hours. So if I would have used my phone till 100%, I would have gotten a screen on time of 8 hours. So I would say at this point of time, after iOS 14.5.1, the battery life is not very much consistent, at least on my iPhone XR, because you see this day the screen on time was 5 hours 29 minutes for 75% use, and if it was used 100%, then I would have gotten a screen on time of maybe 6 hours and 6.5 hours. So someday around I'm getting good screen on time like 8 hours and someday I'm getting 7 hours. So at this point of time, I would like to say that the battery life is kind of inconsistent. What exactly I'm seeing, taking a look at the battery graph. So let me know in the comment section what is your experience if you have updated to iOS 14.5.1, whether you are also able to notice this battery related inconsistency and stuff. So then again, that was the video, and also taking a look at the performance. As I said before, the performance is really good. There is no issue with the performance, and iOS 14.5.1 and 14.5 generally it brings a new feature that you all know about, that you can unlock your iPhone if you have an Apple Watch. So that feature I have already explained in my previous video. So now apart from that, there's this privacy feature which I talked about. Now let me know how many of you have blocked Facebook and Instagram and all the applications if you are blocking the application. Generally I think that if you should disable this, you would not get the pop-up, but then again if you enable the pop-up, you would explicitly get the option to allow or block for each and every application. That's what I like to do. So then again, that was a small video regarding iOS 14.5 and 14.5.1 follow-up. And also as you can see, there's my iPad. I have been using iPadOS 14.5.1 also as well on my iPad, so there's no issue with that as well. So let me know in the comment section below how many of you are using iOS 14.5.1 and what kind of issues you are facing. So then again, I hope you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and also it's a sincere request, do subscribe to the channel if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos, because it motivates me a lot to make more of this kind of videos. Now with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye.